Welcome back to my channel once again. So today I'm going to be making this delicious yam and baked bean sauce. It's got baked beans and a whole lot of other proteins in it. So if this is something that you would like to make for your family, keep watching and don't forget to like my video and subscribe if you haven't. So I'm going to be starting first by cutting and peeling my yam. I'm going to be eating it with yam, or we are going to be eating it with yam, and this is Nigerian yam, as you know. So I'm going to start by cooking it first. You can see how I cut my yam. It makes it faster to cook for me, and the kids like it this way. Sometimes I actually cut it a little bit more smaller because it makes it easy for them to just pick up. And then I'm going to be using sausages here, and you can see this is pure sausages made with pork meat if you eat pork, and this is 90% pork. It's not like, you know, the Frankfurter sausages that are just made with a lot of artificial flavorings and stuff, which is not good, really good for the body. So as you can see, I just like flavoring it a bit, so I just use some seasoning and some black pepper and then a little bit of oil, just sprayed it on it just to give it some taste. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to put some oil, and because I'm going to be using sardine in this recipe, I'm going to first of all pour in the sardine oil. As you can see, I'm going to be using it to fry the sausages. So that's it here. Just shake your sausages and then allow it to fry and cook until it's done. Just allow them to brown and cook. This doesn't take up to 5 minutes to cook. Just keep on turning it so that they don't just burn. And then once it's done, I'm going to take it out and then I'm going to start making my sauce. So I'm going to be adding some onions. Just chop the onions small. If you've got kids that don't like onions, you can actually mince it more so that nobody is going to complain about onions, you know. And I'm going to add my sardine now. And just one can of sardine. It really gives it a very great, and you know, the taste is really wow. You need to try this sauce. So just try and, you know, scatter the sardine a bit, if I can say that. And then the next thing is to add the baked beans. So I have the baked beans here, and I'm going to just tip everything into my pan. You can see it doesn't take time. This is just one simple recipe that you can do, especially if you don't have tomatoes to make stew and all that. You can just quickly make up this sauce and you have something that the kids can, you know, have, or the whole family can have. If you are going to make for the whole family, then definitely you have to use more, maybe 2 cans of sardine and maybe 2 cans of baked beans, so that it can go round over for everybody, depending on the number of people in your family. And then you can see I'm just trying to season it. I'm using some, you know, the Knorr seasoning spice and a little bit of garlic and paprika, and that's it. You don't need to put a whole lot of seasoning in this because, you know, sardine has a very lovely taste, so you don't need to over season it. And then you can see here I'm just cutting up my sausages. Just cut it into the sizes that you like. I just like it chunky like this, so when you are eating you can be getting the bites. And then I'm going to add it into my sauce. Remember, you don't need to cook this for long because the baked beans is already cooked. I'm just adding the sausages, which is already cooked, so that all the flavors will infuse into it. The sausages are already seasoned, like, you know, so it's just to allow it to, you know, simmer a bit. And then I'm going to be adding my vegetable or herbs, and here I'm using parsley here, and I'm also going to add some basil leaves. I don't cut the basil leaves, I just put it in there to give it some flavor too. And yeah, that's it. Stir everything together. If you want it to be a bit more runny, you can still add a bit of water or a bit of stock if you have stock. But yeah, my sauce is ready, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're going to make this. If you do make it, don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know how it tastes. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.